Scorpio, welcome. Scorpio, welcome to SGL. I'm Spiritual Guide Lane. All I ask of you, Scorpio, is that you do not force any channel messages. Thank you. I have a direct message for you. I tapped into this message before coming on live. It's very direct and it has to do with rushing. You're being asked not to rush in 2026. If you find yourself rushing, ask yourself, why are you rushing? If you feel like you're not a person that rushes things, then it means that those connected to you feel like you don't, like they're not in your world. Something about less drama. Most High, Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Allow this session to bring clarity, confirmation, understanding for Scorpio water sign. Thank you. If you're another zodiac sign and you have Scorpio placements, um, you can have Scorpio placements, or you could be in Scorpio's. Scorpio's energy. Scorpio, what it is you don't see is commitment, a level of commitment. Don't rush your commitment. You know what I forgot to put on here, Scorpio? If you think that, if you feel like people think all you do is talk about yourself, then talk about yourself. Talk about yourself like ever before. That'll give them something to talk about. That was spicy. Like what? Mm. What message or message do you have? Something you don't see. It's in reverse. Empowerment. Mm. You can either stay in your own lane, stay in your own universe, stay in your own world. You can merge all three if you want, but the fact that empowerment is in reverse, I don't see this as a negative thing. Like, I'm not feeling like a negative thing. I think you're full of fire energy, Scorpio. It's kind of like how I see you, and your water energy with fire energy is kind of like, you know how in the middle of the Atlantic or the Pacific, sometimes they have these volcanoes, right? I mean, geographically, I could be incorrect, but I see water and like lava, hot fire, like fire going, but the water is still calm and collective. It's like they've merged together. And so it just feels like you're full, Scorpio. And so you have everything that you need to, you know, to persevere 2026. So I don't see anything negative here, but we can clarify. Is there anything else that Scorpio needs to see? Can you clarify the message? Clarifying empowerment in reverse. With deep here, this means that you're not opening up to anyone in 2026. With telepathy, this is you being able to your emotional intelligence is on point. When it comes down to seeing potentials, you see them, but it's not a guarantee that you'll take action with empowerment in reverse. With Cupid here, you may entertain it, but I don't see you following through. I see you with this confusion. I see you taking advantage of people of interest of that have interest in you or people that you have interest in. What is it with all of them together? Deep telepathy and Cupid challenge. Yeah, you're playing games in 2026, Scorpio. I'll say this: you're playing the game. Okay, is what I see. Will Scorpio be successful with playing the game? Will Scorpio be successful with playing the game? Yeah, you're being very strategic with telepathy and challenge. But then with telepathy and illusion, um, the challenge is not deceiving yourself, like not playing yourself, something you already know. So let's say you choose to play the game the first quarter of 2026, the first 3 months, right? However that comes out, that's what decides if you're going to play the game the second quarter of 2026, which would be what, um, quarterly every 3 months. After March, then it's what, April to June. I see you taking on 2026, then 2026 taking on to you. Hopefully that makes sense. When it comes to playing the game or not playing the game, there's so many games, so I'm not really for sure because I don't know you, Scorpio. What is it that Scorpio is refusing to see in 2026? What is Scorpio refusing to see? Okay, down the line, there's a betrayal, but it's not a new betrayal. It's a betrayal where something resurfaces from the past, and now you have time to heal. That's I don't know exactly when, but it could be tomorrow. Um, we have fear and trauma. Yeah, this is together. Yeah. So for some of you, your past could be a person. If this has to do with places, this has to do with having to go back to a place or places that you never thought that you had no intentions of, returning to. But you heal when you return. Whatever this trauma is, whatever scars, whatever scars that you have that remind you of wherever place that is. Well, when you return wherever you are, you will be at peace with it. Give me a direct message for Scorpio, please, for 2026. Give me another direct message for Scorpio for 2026. Your direct message, Scorpio, accept your challenges, trust your inner resources. You're full. You have everything that you need, not just within, but like you're not doubting self, anything connected to you, your space, your stance, you know, this which is a good thing. So like I said, you are taking on 2026. 2026 is not taking on to you, which is very good. This lets me know that you're very mature in 2026. Great. Give me a direct healing message for Scorpio. Direct message for Scorpio, please. Thank you. Your direct message is cleanse. Okay, water energy, which is your energy, Scorpio, along with Pisces and Cancer. It says your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing. Confirmation. Just as you wash your car, clean your house, and tidy up your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. So, your healing message, I definitely feel like this type of practice is what's going to be responsible of activating your maturity. It's like, not being fazed by what life brings. You definitely will be making lemonade in the winter. All right. What other messages do you have for Scorpio for 2026, please? What other messages do you have for Scorpio? Scorpio, you have creativity here. This is nice. For 2026, I just dropped something. What is this? Creativity. It says the world is full of art. We can choose to express ourselves in infinite colors, shapes, sounds, and forms. I will let my mind guide me in my creativity, and I will take advantage of all the resources available to me. Confirmation. Having too many ideas and plans can drain me, so I will liberate the imaginative world that is within me and express myself. Doing so makes my world more magical and helps more connect with others. Confirmation. You are definitely taking on 2026. What other messages do you have for Scorpio for 2026? That one card came in reverse. It like flipped out and I put it back in the deck. That one right there. It just stands out. I'm dying to know what that card is. I'm going to look when I'm done with this session. Scorpio, you have transformation and focus. In the air for 2026 so far with your spreads. If you want to do something new in 2026, you're not obligated. doing something new, could be purchasing something, whether that is education, material things. You fill in the blank of whatever it is when it comes to purchase. You're not required to, you're not obligated to, but for the most part, it feels like you already have a pretty much like you have tasks that you are ready to check off. But with this transformation, it just really feels like no one, you don't need anyone to tell you the changes that you can see. I don't see you, you know, stirring up drama with the focus with transformation, you know, facing no. It's just more so like, just be gentle and kind in 2026. You can have some deal, you may deal with some nuisance. Just be kind. Sometimes you may have to be a little assertive, but definitely don't allow your boundaries to be crossed. Okay. Your value is important. I don't see, like I said, the maturity energy is there. I want to know what card this was that was in reverse. I said I was dying to know. I take that back. Where is it? There it is. Playfulness. You're not playing around in 2026. I'm telling you, you taking over 2026. Yes, you are. Congratulations. What are the messages you have for Scorpio for 2026? The truth. Something about the truth. Celebration. This is nice. This is nice. You have Gemini, Libra, um, Capricorn, Aquarius. Did I say Libra? I did. I'm hearing it's the joy in you. Is that the book that fell? I think it was. It's the joy in you, Scorpio, is what I'm hearing. It's like I'm hearing this gospel song by Mary Mary, but I'm hearing it's, I was channeling it and it went away. All right, 37. This is nice. So, like I said, 26 looks good on you. It says, realize that all life's tides turn your way. The soon to be realized positive flow of events isn't just a fluke or an accident or the luck of the draw. Rather, it's a natural outcome of your unwavering, loving efforts, hard work, and commitment to your dreams and goals. Um, Scorpio. Okay. What else does Scorpio need to know for 2026? You may feel nervous. Everyone's nervous. Nervous is normal. Sometimes if you speak to yourself and say, hey, I'm nervous, you become present and then, you just say, you know what, I need to calm down. And your body already immediately obeys calming down. It's just you may have to do some extra exercises to reassure your body that it needs to calm down and it's safe to do so. Um, Scorpio, rituals, yeah, up in the air. Okay. For 2026, what you need to do is steady yourself with simple rituals. Do the dishes, fold the laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea. Let wisdom sneak up on you. And that was the beginning channel message when we started this session, Scorpio. The direct message was no rushing. It really was. This live will be available for you for 2026. You will have your own specific individual folder. I won't actively be putting videos in there, only when I'm divinely guided to do so. So whenever you need to come back to reference anything or get more information, and this will be available for you, Scorpio. If you're another zodiac sign and you resonate with Scorpio session, either you're in Scorpio's energy or you have Scorpio placements, welcome. I'm URSGL Spiritual Guide and Light. All right, shed light on Scorpio, please. Learning to love myself is shedding light on to you. So you're definitely, this is a reassurance that you're in alignment in 2026 to have a full committed relationship with self. Okay. It says, I choose to see the beauty in me. My wealth lies in my nature and potential. I transform my weaknesses into strengths. I realize that I am a being of light and I allow myself to shine. Will you go ahead and you take over 2026, okay? Let's see. Let's go ahead and conclude, Scorpio, with your angel guide message for 2026. So whenever you need to reference your angel guide message for 2026, this session will be available for you in your Scorpio folder under the playlist location. All right. What is Scorpio? Scorpio, sacred plan, confirmation, it's up in the air. So, what this is saying, like I said, you're not obligated. Even your angel guides are saying, don't rush. There's no obligation here. Everything will go accordingly as planned. Whatever that has been spoken. I'm not really for sure. Where is that book? Excuse me, hopefully. Here it is. Your angel guide message is sacred plan, Scorpio. Let's see what it entails. It says, Scorpio, if you are trying to force a plan into action, the angelic guidance is to back down and trust in the greater good. Confirmation. Often, when something isn't happening for us, we're frustrated, but that's only because we don't see that our perfect plan is unfolding. When your ideas or plans go wrong, trust that the universe has a greater plan for you, and that the greater plan isn't something that has already been chosen for you. It's more of a culmination of all of your life's intentions, prayers, and actions washing back towards you with opportunities and experiences. Call on your angels, Scorpio, to light up the path ahead. You may feel that you are facing the unknown, but know that you're always guided and protected. So, when you have those moments in 2026, whether they're good, bad, mild, um, satisfactory, listen, don't forget sacred plan. Okay. Scorpio, that was your session for 2026. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind. Oh, your word of advice. And definitely don't forget that love is gentle. Word of advice for 2026 for Scorpio. Doubt. So you're being asked to release the need to know all the answers. Don't rush. Scorpio, I love you. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Until we meet again.